uniform. I can see
Screen.
my fourth guest, Syeda Falak, as well. Syeda Falak, I'm going to come to you, but let me get a word from Darya. Darya, you have put out a number of tweets talking about you standing in solidarity with women who are chanting women, life and freedom. How much of a tectonic shift is this, according to you, for women in Iran and for women all over the world in general?
I think it's a very important fight for women's rights, and this is not only about Iranian women. As you told, it's just all around the world. Just recognizing that that covering the women's are the wrong thing for their futures, for their emancipations. And this is what is going on in Iran. In Iran, before the Islamic Revolution of 1979, Iranian women were free to wear whatever they want. But whenever the Islamic ideology takes the rule of the things, then it changes to oppression of the women, to covering themselves, and this is what we are seeing in Iran. The nowadays, it's already such a long time, almost 44 years, that the Iranian women are fighting for their rights and also for putting their headscarves out. But every time that they try to show something about this freedom, they will be beaten, they will be just like killed, like Mahsa Amini has recently had. And you know, this is a very long fight, and it has not been supported from the world neither. And this is the time that we should know about the young lives like Mahsa Amini, only 22 years old, in 21st century, is just killed door the regime of Iran, or the because of the Ayatollahs, only because she didn't wear her headscarf properly or completely covering her hair. It's unacceptable, and it should not be the fight.
It is completely unacceptable, and we are hoping that likes of Syeda Falak will also stand up and say that this, you know, kind of radicalization and Islamization which we are seeing in the Islamic Republic of Iran has led to that kind of killing. A young girl is killed, all of 22. What was a crime? Just a part of a hair.
What happened with that 22-year-old girl is wrong, but other than that, what is happening in Iran is not our concern. We have many other important issues that needs to be discussed, and I think Iran have their own law, their own rules, and our country is a lot different from them. We have our own rules and we have our own law.
Absolutely.
And our constitution
I agree with you. We are in a democracy, and Iran is not. That is the reason why, Syeda, I am of the opinion that people like you should also raise their voice and not force young girls who are under 18 to wear hijab, because that's not an exercise of choice then, at that age. They are not exercising choice. They are being forced by their parents.
Nobody is being forced here in India. We are not forcing any girl to wear hijab. It is her choice. And I think, in fact, girls are being forced to remove their hijab. They are being forced to choose between hijab and kitab. They are being denied their right to education. They are not being allowed in the classes just because they wear a piece of cloth on their head. That is what is happening. Nobody is forcing them to wear it.
No, but you are making this a choice. You are making it a choice only because it's a convenient narrative. It is convenient for you to make it a choice. Why make it a choice at all? Education is priority. Education is what leads to girls feeling empowered. Isn't that what the purpose of life is?
Of course, education is a priority, but also our religion is our priority. One
and where in religion it is?
Of the other?
No,
yes.
Okay, because Syeda, where in religion is it mentioned to wear a hijab?
We have told n number of times that hijab is mentioned in Quran, in Surah
Hijab is not an essential religious practice. There are 5 pillars of Islam, and hijab is not. Amina will